Hi guys. Welcome. I don't know if people got the notification or no. Hey Glenn, how are you? Did you get notification or no? Cause I see like usually we're getting faster people here in the first couple minutes. I'm just not sure if everyone got notification maybe. Welcome. Hey Robert. Robert, did you get notification or no? Okay, yeah, people got notification. Okay, guys, before we start, please, I didn't see. Hey, Art, hey. Let's say our name and where you from. Okay, let's say our name and where you from. We have a very interesting live stream today. It's gonna be very interesting live stream. I wanna see who is here. I wanna see your name, where you guys from. You can text time it is. You know, I like how Dallas says right away. Sydney 6 a.m. William, France, 10 p.m. Bobby here, Bobby, Pennsylvania. We got Scott from Colorado. We got Amsterdam, 10 p.m. Glenn D. Thomas, Minnesota, Duluth. I know 3:01 p.m. We got Victor here. Welcome. We got Ethan here from Idaho. We got Isaiah, Georgia, 4:01. Welcome, Isaiah. Eric here from Denmark, 10 p.m. Thank you, Eric, for joining. Damir from Serbia, 10 p.m. Europe is not sleeping here. We got Italy here. Hey everyone, welcome. We got new people guys here too, so be nice to each other. Really appreciate it. We got Finland 11 p.m. Idaho is 2:01 p.m. New Jersey 4:01 p.m. We got Maine, Brian from Maine, Oleg, Poland, 10 p.m. Sorry, 10 p.m. Jeffrey Bourne here. Welcome. Hey, Slade here. Slade Savior here from Canada 3:01 p.m. David here from Dallas. Welcome. Sean Dublin 9 p.m. as well. Ethan here from, and we got Jack from Toronto. Dennis Nelson here. Welcome, Minnesota 3:01 p.m. Please hit the big thumb up, guys. I really appreciate it. Holy moly. Frank here is 4:02. I'm so happy to see everyone. My little YouTube family. Honestly, sorry, I was just closing the door because my neighbors have a party, guys. My neighbors, today is gonna be very interesting live stream, because I started OnlyFriends. There was different controversial opinions about it, so we're gonna clarify this. I got denied for my application. There's so many news today, but I'm just gonna wait a couple more minutes to see what you guys hear. Say some good stuff, say some stuff, just to make people calm, because I got a couple messages, worried people about me. Glade here from Sound. Hi from Germany. Hi everybody. Hi Italy here. Greetings from Halex, Nova Scotia. Hey Thomas. Hi Dennis. Everyone says hi. If you're new here, we are saying hi in the chat and we are texting what time is it and where you from. This is our my request, because we are building a community and you guys need to get to know each other and you need to get to know me as well, so but perfect if you get to know each other. Also, it's 55 people watching, 24 thumbs up. I feel like this is unfair. I feel like I've been cheated, scammed. It's not cool. Put the big thumb up. It's like my guys, we got to so many good news this week too, but it was a tough week for sure. It was a very tough week, but overall it's good news. Gabe here from San Antonio, Texas. We got here Jeffrey Bourne. You didn't text where you from and what time is it? Tom Smith says hi from San Diego. Thumbs up already done. We got some down as well. Yeah, unfortunately, but it's okay. I thumbed up, sweetie. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it so much. So everyone is here. I feel like pretty much, I don't see Tony today, but Joy is here. Everyone is here. Moderators are here. Robert here. Dallas Jones are here. So we got all the nice people here, and new people and older people. I mean, people who are already subscribed. And first of all, we got to 9,000 subscribers, guys. 9,000. 2 weeks ago, it was 7,000. We got to 9,000 subscribers, which is So it means that we are doing something cool. I would not gonna be here, especially without people who are constantly on my live stream, who've been here with me for months, with 25 people online, 150 people online. So thank you so much. I know it's cheesy. People say thank you for following me. It's so self in love. I don't like to be a person who is so self focused on yourself, on myself, but like I feel like this moment needs to be done. You know, I really appreciate it a lot. We got Will from Germany here at 10 p.m. I posted, wait, yeah, so it's 9,000 and it's gonna be 10,000 very soon. The reason why, thank you so much, Roland, for the, take your tank off. Roland, no, you can follow me on Patreon, on OnlyFans, and you know, there is a lot of, you know, only friends, that's how I'm gonna call it. Okay, so very quick, I don't want to pay too much attention to this, but I want to say that Brit is not here, actually. Yeah, Brit is not here, but I think he's doing some renovations at his home. It's our moderator as well, but we are missing him too. Very quick. I'm not gonna be talking about this for a while. I just want to clarify some things because I posted a video on my Patreon yesterday. I decided that I'm gonna do Jacob here, welcome, Randy here, Miami. So oh my gosh, we have so many nice people, guys, here. I mean, you're all nice, but it's just so cool when you see you know, everyone who is loyal gang and everyone. Dan is here, very nice. Very quick, oh my god, yeah, just to bring some peaceful to some people here too, because you've been following me for a while, a lot of you, especially people who are here on my live streams, and you know me so well, and I share myself so well. And a lot of you follow me on Patreon, and you know that my Patreon has a lot of spicy stuff, but I do know my borders and I do know my lines that I'm not gonna cross. And my Patreon, Michael here, Electric Spider Design here, Gabriel here, sorry. So just wanna address this very quick. You know me a lot of from Patreon, and I do 5 platforms. I feel like I bring a good entertainment. I try to make people feel better about themselves. You know, I'm very open about my life. I'm open about my American dream, about pretty much everything, and I've been crystal open with you for a while. Like, since probably YouTube videos started, it's just me, and you know, I've been clear with you about my intentions always. I've been saying that I really wanted to do YouTube for a while. I wanted to do social media, but I was in closet. I was not able to do this. I wasted a lot of time when I was able to do these things, and when I was like, you know, so it was a lot of time. And I'm art as art, you know, my name is Artyom, and a lot of you, especially like it's gonna be for people who follow me on Patreon, a lot of you follow me on Patreon not because of spicy stuff, but because you guys want to show appreciation for my content, or you know, to support me. And you know, some people are just grateful. Some people on Patreon text me every day, because I told everyone always, you can text me every day, I'm gonna always respond. You know, some people text me about their problems, some people text me some sexy stuff, they want to hear some sexy stuff, and I can respond. You know, some people, you know, just saying hey, thank you, and some people just never said anything, and they've been subscribing for me like 8 months since I do Patreon. I started to do only friends, and I got mostly positive feedback. I just want to assure you that there's nothing going to be on OnlyFriends that is not on Patreon. Patreon is $13, OnlyFriends is like $12. And I'm not trying to become a PORN. I just don't want to, you know, mess up with the algorithm here. I'm not trying to become adult entertainer model, wherever. I do some classy, I feel like sexy, spicy stuff on Patreon for 8 months. And you have no idea how many times people try to force me to go further. And it's like, I'm gonna send you $1,000, you know? And it's like, no, it's just not gonna work like this. I know I'm not gonna go against myself. So I made OnlyFriends just because there's so many more times when I've been asked, when people don't have Patreon, and though they don't want to register for me. And like, they want me support me, they want to like subscribe for 6 months ahead, and you guys been asking me, do higher tiers, do this, do this, do this. OnlyFriends has a little bit more opportunities, like in terms of people can tip you, you know, people can you know, ask something, and like something I'm comfortable with, like, can you show me your you know, wait, what do they want for $1,000? They want for $1,000 my eggplant, you know, but I never send anyone my eggplant. So and I just want to assure specifically for a couple loyal people here who are here and who are worried about art. Art is not trying to become. I'm very clear in my intentions. If you read my description on OnlyFriends, it literally says I don't do porn, but you can see a lot of spicy stuff, and I feel like this stuff is spicy, and no one is asking people to, you know, it's been made for my friends, for supporters, for making me. It's a great way for me to do additional stuff. You guys see I'm very very active. Besides being looking for apartment, you know, besides being in transition, I'm very very active everywhere. So I want to assure you that I'm not, because some person texted me like, okay, like, because people are so like, who are my subscribers and followers, that's why I don't like words subscriber, follower, fan, because like I feel like I have very deep connection with a lot of people, with a lot of you guys. And people, some people, you know, I sent a headshots of me, some people put them on the wall, you know, some people text me and like they care about me, like about their son or like about their brother, about some people. And some people like were very like stressed, and I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't fall asleep because I did not want you to do this, wherever. I'm not changing. It's literally on my Patreon video says that this is just to additional way. I'm not stopping doing Patreon. So if you follow Patreon, you're not gonna lose anything. If you follow OF, you're not gonna lose anything from Patreon. You know, Patreon has couple more options that I like. It allows you to give tips. It's not Patreon. OF has, it allows you to give tips. It allows me to go easily live stream, because for example on Patreon I need to pay additional money. Like I pay $100 per year for Patreon upload videos. You know what I mean? So like, and I do spicy stuff on Patreon. Like it's pretty spicy stuff. Sometimes I feel like in a border and I should not do more. And I feel like I keep it my way. You know, I'm loyal to myself. I'm not going, you know, I had, like, you guys don't see, I had so many times been asked to do some stuff for money, wherever. I'm not doing this, and I know my lines. And I just want to, like, assure for people who are very worried, because I really love these people. I know that love is a bad, not bad word, it's a loud word, but I really have a big connection with a lot of people, especially on my Patreon and like with you here. I just want to reassure you that I'm not gonna go wrong direction. It may wait, I'm just starting to laugh. Like imagine like 1 year later art is all naked and it's like this video, I'm not gonna go in the wrong direction. No, I know myself and I'm confident doing this now, because I was not confident doing this for a while. I wanted to do this before I did Patreon, but something stopped me. Then, you know, like I'm honest with you, you know, I'm not doing some, it's literally says in description. Same with Patreon. It's literally read description, it says everything. So I just want to say all the pictures and all the videos I do on OF, I feel like they're spicy, pretty much. I feel like sometimes it's on a line, but I know my lines, you know? Like, I know some things I want to do. Like, for example, I want to do a chapstick challenge. There are so many people who have boyfriends and they do chapsticks challenge. Or, like, gay people, you know? They do chapsticks challenge and they kiss with each other. So there is, like, one OnlyFans creator who is... who would be doing this for me on my YouTube, but then we could do it like without shorts on my OF or something like this. So I want to bring more interesting stuff, and you know, like it's just another way to like do something. You don't have to follow me. Like someone says it's soft porn or whatever. You don't have to do this. Like, you know, I'm been really not liking my body like inside myself for a while, and I still don't like my body. I don't like my face. I don't like, you know, I don't like my hair. I still have a lot of self-validation issues, and it's just being honest with you, you know. So for once I'm gonna answer. I wanted to do a video YouTube about it, but I think I'm not gonna pay that much attention to this. I just don't feel like it's necessary to pay attention to this, because people who know me, they know me. And people who are new, they're gonna get used to this. You know, people who are not gonna get used to this, they're gonna move on. You know, and that's it. Because I know when Andrew Neighbors did this, I remember he's had a huge amount of people who hated him so much. But some people were texting me some nasty comments today on YouTube. And I was like, bro, I was doing Patreon for like about 8 months, and I was putting pretty much the same. So you probably don't know me, and you know, no one asks you to go, you know. I always say, if you can, awesome. If you can't, awesome. You know, like I still post a lot of stuff on YouTube, and we've been very active. I don't know if you guys saw my last video. It's been 15 minutes, 16 minutes, you know, to show you all around like France and everything. So again, for the people, I know people who I'm talking about, they know and they're watching me. I'm sending you love. For people who are worried or something, I'm sending you love. I don't want to like misconception of everything. I'm not scamming people. I'm 100% honest, and I am gonna be this way. And you know, I have my own path, and I'm doing my own path. And you know, if you follow either of them, fine. You don't have to. You know, I thought about the thing is when I'm gonna do, you know, when I'm gonna do live stream in a hot tub. You know, because I think I want to do live stream in a hot tub. It's just gonna be fun. It's not gonna be me and hey kid 100. You know what I mean? When I'm gonna do live stream in a hot tub, I'm gonna figure out how people who are following only Patreon. Probably I'm gonna send them link for like 1 free day when there's gonna be a hot tub. You know what I mean? So there's gonna be ways that I'm gonna all figure out, but it's definitely easier for me to do friends than Patreon. But a Patreon, I'm still doing Patreon. I'm not living Patreon. This community was built over 8 months, and community on Patreon is very, very strong. You know, sometimes I have on Patreon 300 people. You know, it's a lot of people sometimes. You know, of course, people unsubscribe, subscribe. You know, but it's a strong community. I'm not doing this. I think like I've been talking about this already for too while. It's been 15 minutes since I've been talking about this, guys. And if you are new here, welcome. I'm Art. I'm 24 years old from Ukraine, and I moved to America. So I really hope people who were like stressed out are they gonna text me on Patreon that they're not stressed out anymore, because I don't want to make my loyal people are stressed out. You know, I don't want to make anyone stressed out, and I just want to be 100% crystal with you, as I am always. Please don't forget to put the big thumb up to this live stream. And I really, really appreciate it. You guys being here on we have a live stream every Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Time. No matter what planet I live, it's always gonna be Central Time. I don't want to confuse anyone. So hi Eric, welcome everyone. Most of the time, how the live streams works is I always talk about my life. So basic, right? And then you ask me questions, then we have conversation, we have a good time, and you know, this is how live stream works. I also wanna say thank you so much, guys. This week was insane. I posted the video on Monday and it's already got 68,000 views. And then there is one video from 3 weeks ago with me and Tony that you guys liked a lot, and it got almost 117,000 views. So you know what I mean? Who is that one sleeping in your bed? I'm sleeping by myself here. So it's been a huge growth month for me, and we're getting close to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I love my YouTube. I love making videos. If you guys didn't see 15 minutes video, it's for you. Please watch it. You're gonna meet all my new friends here. Hi, you're so nice. I admire you a lot. Greetings from beautiful island of Aruba. Thank you so much. And welcome everyone who is just joining. I know you guys had a big conversation here. I hope you have links, you have everything if you want to support me, Patreon or at OF, or just want to stay on YouTube. Highly appreciate you, Twitter, you know, because you're that damn good making vid. Thank you. Oh my god. Sorry, my armpits just got so sweaty, but it smells good. It was so nasty, I know. But welcome again, everyone. And someone says, LOL. Does he look like someone sleeping in the bed? I thought I was passed out drink from last night. No, guys, I'm not really into... That's another thing I came. Hi, Pablo. Hi, welcome, everyone. That's another thing I came. I joined late. Who got denied? Thomas, I didn't talk about it yet. I was just talking about only friends. If you're gonna wanna see more about it, it's gonna be in the beginning of this video. So we're gonna only start this conversation right now. Who got denied, why, how, la la la, like all of those things. I'm gonna say very quick some stuff, guys. I don't know if Evan... Roland, don't give me these tips here. Please give me this tip on OnlyFriends, and I'm send you a picture without tank top. But don't give... YouTube takes a lot of money from us. Like, YouTube is very ungrateful platform. So, let's start this. Oh my gosh, before we start, guys, I hope Evan is not watching this video. But, Evan left for 10 days. And I've been living here for 2 weeks. I know that Evan is not gonna accept money from me. I know it's 100%. I saved literally thousands of dollars, and he likes me staying here. Like, we're friends, we're watching TV together, but I am a very grateful person, and I do want to get something for him. You know, I want to get something for him. So if you can go and text me your ideas on my Instagram DM or like my Twitter. He loves Star Wars, he loves to cook. my budget is close to like at least 500 I want to spend on this, because this has literally saved me so much. I've been like home. I want to get something to Evan. Please, Evan is my roommate who is letting me stay at his house. He was my follower and I randomly met him. He left now for 10 days. So you know, if you guys have any ideas, again on Twitter, I know Dallas showed some good ideas. I don't want to talk about this so much because he might watch this live stream sometimes. Hopefully he's not gonna watch this live stream. You know, so please, please, please don't send me some ideas, because I do want to get him something nice. I don't care what it's gonna be like. You know, I just want to bring him more stuff because he's gonna come back on 16th or 16 or 17. I'm here in his house all by myself for like 11 days, something like this. You know, as you should invest more than saving. What do you mean? You should invest more than saving. Yeah, but I'm not like that rich, you know. I like not don't have to get money to invest. Camera lens. I want a camera lens, yes. And this is one of the reasons for OnlyFriends, because I have a family, like my uncle and my, you know, his wife and 3 kids. It's 3 of my cousins. I'm trying to help them since my grandparents passed away. I usually send money to my grandparents, but now I'm trying to send money to my uncle and to his wife and to his kids. Plus, you know, my mom. I want to take care of everyone. Plus, I want to do some good stuff as well once I'm gonna be settled and financial. So, you know, I do have a lot of, how do you say this? I do have a lot of people who I want to help in my family, and then help other people. And I want to invest in camera lens. I want to invest in microphone better. You know, I have a good camera. I feel like my YouTubes are good. You know, I feel like my YouTubes are good, but whatever. So please, Evan's idea, please, please, please text me on Twitter. Better on Twitter, because you know, I love him. He literally saved my life. He's like the person who made my move here so much easier. Oh my gosh, Roland, you don't have to. Thank you so much for your donations. Guy in USA, tank, top it off. Okay, we love your donations, but you literally can do it on OnlyFriends. Okay, so I'm not gonna take my tank off here. Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. What I was saying. So let's come back to the week, guys. First of all, do your parents accept you, support you? Oh yeah, absolutely. My mom's supportive is very in everything I do. Like everything I do is like I talk to her every day, because she's the only family I have, like very, very close one, and my, you know, other part of my family. So yeah, I 100% got getting support. This week has been hard, people. This week I faced the reality, and this is like one of the reasons why I started to make more content. I feel like I need to do more content, and I looked at probably 55, 60, not 55, over, I don't know how many. I honestly don't even know how many apartments I looked, but over 45 for sure. I feel like it's over 55 too. I've been so many apartments. Suggestive, give Roland a free OF or at least a month. I'm gonna give Roland. He's following me on what's his name? He's following me on Patreon. I'm gonna send him a link for 3 months. Roland, I'm gonna send you 3 months on Patreon. What's the reality? Tell me when you find it. Yeah, true. I agree. So this week was insane, guys. This week was apartment hunting first, and I was apartment hunting pretty much till Friday, I think. Yeah, I think on Thursday I did some content, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was insane. I was like all over the place. I hate filming when I apartment hunt because I cannot like focus. It's either good location and bad apartment, or it's bad apartment and good location. You know, I just understand that I'm like, I told you my budget is like 2,500 max with everything included. You know, I don't want to pay. I'm even paying 2,500 for a studio. I know how it sounds, guys. It's insane. This is so much. But like, if it's gonna take a 50% or 60% of my budget, it's fine. You know, I need to pay. I need to live in a good space to talk, to do live stream, to talk to you. So first of all, it's all started on Monday when I was going to this. You guys know since February I do YouTube, TikTok, Patreon, everything. I work for myself. I make all money from all these different platforms. So basically, for my last year tax return, I have not enough like money because I worked as a server. And New York has this rule: you have to make 40 times yearly more than rent. So if you make 2,000, if you want to rent something for $2,000, you need to make $80,000, which is a lot. If you want to rent something for 2,500, you need to make 100,000, which is a lot. Which is, of course, not everyone makes here, and it's not how it works. This is a constant rule pretty much for Manhattan and Brooklyn, and I feel like New Jersey, because I talk to people from New Jersey, but from New Jersey it's easier, of course. So what's been hard? I found a great place. I was going to, on Monday, I was going to Hell's Kitchen. It was West 57th Street. It was a great place. Okay, Christopher, I'm sending you some prayers for your mom, because my mom is on the last part of her journey. Christopher, I know you texted a comments that something is wrong with your mom. I'm so sorry, and I'm sending you prayers, and I hope everything, can be okay, and please don't stress. I mean, I know it's stupid to say don't stress. Just be strong for her. Christopher, I'm sorry again. So please go and take all the time you need, and So, coming back to the story. Joe, I didn't add anything on wishlist yet. I'm not gonna add anything on wishlist until I'm gonna go and rent an apartment. So, coming back to my story. This apartment. I was going to this apartment, and I was not expecting anything. But I walked in this apartment. So first of all, this apartment was on 5th floor, 6th floor, and 22nd floor. There was three apartments, all on the same level. They were next to trash composter. You know what is trash composter, right? Where people throw out trash. It was like 30-floor building, I think. This apartment was 2,600 without bills, probably, because I didn't ask, but without internet and without gas, electricity. So I came there and I was not expecting I was like, it's overpriced, it's not good, like, it didn't look good on pictures. So I came to this apartment. There was like Jewish guy from Israel. Why I'm saying Jewish? Because he asked me if I'm Jewish, and he asked me if I have some friends and family from Israel, because he's like, he heard that I'm speaking Russian to my mom. I was speaking with my mom on my WhatsApp. I went to this apartment, guys. It was 5th floor and 6th floor. 5th floor was okay. Next to trash composter, there was a lot of garbage next to this apartment. On the 6th floor, there was not garbage. Guys, it was insane. The view on the whole Manhattan, it was like view on whole, like, Manhattan. You know what I mean? Like, lower, it was a view for $1 million, literally. It was very nice studio. Like, it was very dirty, but it was pretty nice. It reminded me a lot of my space where I lived in Warsaw. So I was so stressed out because I was like, okay, like, I don't like to do these decisions very fast. I know I have my documents. I know, like, I have my bank accounts, and I saved money to, like, pay for 3 months. Okay, Roland, again, Roland, thank you so much for, again, so much. I really appreciate you. Guys in the tank top, get naked. I really appreciate you for $100 donation, but I'm gonna send you, I'm literally gonna make a picture for you, and I'm gonna send it to you on OnlyFriends. I'm gonna give you a couple months for free on OnlyFriends. Thank you so much, but we need to continue talk, sorry. So I was literally walked in the studio. I was talking to my mom on my WhatsApp, and guys, this video, like, this view, it was insane. It was like so good. Like, my mom, she's not very about the city. She's not this girl. She's about clothes. I'm about the city. She loves clothes. I don't care about clothes, but she loves the city. So, like, I looked at this and I was like, 2,600. I am not, like, let's say technically I am able, once I'm gonna start my OnlyFriends, it's gonna be additional source of income. YouTube is doing good. All these things, they come in together. Technically, let's say I can afford 2,600, right? But I went outside. I was like, no, I cannot afford 2,600. Then I came back, and my mom was like, Art, this view is like for $1 million. And it's like, yes, I know it's next bed trash composter, and she doesn't like it too. But, like, you understand that this view is like, and she's like, what is the application process? What's happening? So he was like, Yeah, I'm gonna give Roland definitely more than 1 month on OnlyFriends. Yeah, Roland, you are very very generous. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. But like I said, I'm just gonna give you. I'm sending you a link on my Patreon. Sorry guys for interruption. I went outside. I sat on the ground because I also scheduled apartment viewing for Long Island for Queens actually for Queens in the same day. I sat on the ground like this, and I was like so sad because like there was this feeling, like I'm gonna say I'm very grateful for everything I have. Like I do everything but this was very like sad thing is like I want it, but it's just like I can't do this, and it's like it's not smart of me. But there is like two people, and I was like, God, why I cannot do better? Why I don't do more content wherever? Why I'm lazy? Like if I would make more money, I would do this and I would live here. You know what I mean? It's just like it's so hard to like I don't want to sound poor. I'm not the person who like 100, like I'm not the poor person. People like struggle and live such worse places, but like never compare your struggles to other struggles. And I had like 1 year ago, I have a Facebook stories 1 year ago. Literally, I was trying posting TikToks, but they never did good. I have a Facebook stories of those TikToks, and 1 year ago at this time, guys, I was sleeping on air mattress. Not even dreaming. I was so much in debt. I was sleeping on air mattress after being 3 years in America. Like I was so broke. I worked shittiest job ever on a call center. It was so hard. It was like 12 hours shift, 10 hours shift, 4 days per week. And plus I did overtime because I was like working for this, and I was making like 3,500, something like this, for so much work. It was not worth it. And I was like, I reminded myself, okay, Art, 1 year ago, you were sitting, on a fucking floor, and you had like a mattress from Walmart, and you didn't have a table and a chair and anything. And now you are trying to find an apartment in 2,500 budget. Like, and you're not happy because you cannot afford it now, but you in the future you will be able to afford this apartment later, and it's like, shut the fuck up, Art. Like like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you really need to come, like, and I was like, what are you getting upset about? Oh my gosh, Roland, thank you so much. You are thank you for $100, guys. I don't know, like he just donated on the live stream $250 Australian dollars. So it's $198. Maybe I should I don't know, like, but I don't feel comfortable like taking short my off right now. Thank you, Roland. I'm gonna send you like, a big thank you on Patreon. So I was stupid a little bit, I was you know mad, sad. So then I come back to the realtor, and he's like, the studio on the 6th floor is already gone, but I have one more on 22nd floor. And I was like, okay, let me see it. And 22nd floor, it was even better. My mom said, like, trash composter is fine. Art, you should move in. If you're gonna wake up with this view and you're gonna go, because she was like, Art, imagine this view when it's gonna be night. And I was like, yes, because it was a huge window. And you guys know that I'm looking for laundry in a building and a lot of light. That's basically two of my things that I'm looking for. So, what I was saying, I asked him, and he started to talk to me because he was Jewish, and he's like, asked me like if I'm Jewish and wherever, and it's like, I was like, no, but it's like I have a lot of friends Jewish, and I started to talk about like Jewish and stuff, and then I started talking about Israel, and he's like, what do you do? And I was like, I do this and this. Okay, Roland, thank you so much. I really appreciate your donation. I really appreciate your donation, Roland. I feel like we beat all the records right now, and take off your top, make Roland's day. You guys should comment if I can take off my top here right now, for because Roland literally donated 200 wait, how much? $235 in a live stream because he wants to, like, what are we doing, guys? Roland, as an Oshi, we appreciate your contribution to art, but I get that money to art number of better ways. Yeah, guys. It's just a little bit messing up with my story, so I'm not gonna pay attention a little bit for now, because Roland is gonna literally when and where you enjoy yourself the most in New York City. Wait, so Joe, I came back and literally I told him, and she says, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be forced to get my tank off, because that's what I'm talking about. You know, like I told you I'm gonna give you like only friends. So 103 likes. He said that studio on sixth floor was already rented. He said that he said to me that I can go and register for the guarantor's insurance, because I said I can show you bank deposits, like there is enough money, I can pay you like 3 months ahead, but they said that they made it illegal to pay 3 months ahead. So he literally said like, you know, figure out. And he said, do you want this apartment? And I said yes. And I went outside and I started to think about again. And my mom was like, "Oh, Art, get his apartment, get it." And the thing is, I didn't feel like so comfy. My mom, because I listen to my mom a lot. Okay, I sound like mom's son, but whatever. She's like the only family for me, guys, and I haven't seen her in 4 years. So I listened to my mom a lot, and she literally played a huge role. But I was like, Mom, stop. Like, let's think about this. 2,600 plus $100 internet, because for my YouTube I need to put a big internet. So it's 2,700. Internet, water, heat, because I don't think water anything was included. Heat during the winter time when it's cold. It's gonna be 3,000 apartments. Do I need 3,000 apartment? What I'm gonna have left, like what I'm gonna send home? I wanna travel. I wanna like, because for me also, like, you need to you know, like, you need to save money, you need to help, you need to do stuff, you know. So I was like literally thinking, and like something was eating me inside, and like this guy was like, okay, I'm holding for your apartment right now. And he was holding for my apartment for like about 40 minutes. I was sitting outside talking to my friend, then my friend follower as well, like making decision. You know, like I was just literally going crazy because this apartment was good, but the downside, it was next to trash composer. I was thinking about this, and the downside was price. But it was literally the first apartment that I was like, please hold it for me, after like 40 apartments. And guys, I'm telling you, I am not picky. I am not picky. The majority of apartments, they're just trash. Like I lived in apartments, like, you know, I'm not like this. The only two things I have is like, it should be having 2 windows, at least big windows, and it should have laundry in a building. That's it. Like, I don't need anything like, and it should be like clean. That's it. But majority of apartments, I'm telling you, I'm walking in an apartment, there is like died cockroaches. This apartment smells. This apartment is dirty AF and next to the road. Like, you can see everything. Art, when you pay rent, water, heat, usually included in body. Art, when you pay rent, water, heat, usually included body. But I don't know. I don't know. Let me do something, guys. Because if you're new to my live stream, you need to know that I'm... sorry. Cleaning my nose all the time. Because I have problems with my nose all my life. So, but it's not as much as you guys see. So yeah, I went outside and I told my mom, and she was like, you know, Art, you have a very good analytical mind. And then she was like, don't listen to me. Like, do what you think so. And I was like, yes. I don't know like why I'm talking about this story so much, but it was just so weird for me, you know. I just wanted to tell you like that I did not get it, and I was like, okay, this is a right decision. Then I went to the Queens. Guys, Queens is not for me. Maybe I went to the bad part of Queens, and it was like, but it was just not for me. Like, I didn't felt really safe. There was a good, like, people say there's a good part in Astoria, but like, studio I was looking at, Queens, cost only also like $2,400, and I was like, why I'm gonna live in Queens for $2,400 if I can live in Manhattan for $2,400? You know, yes, it was bigger, it was a little bit nicer, but it literally doesn't cost $2,400. You know, it's not something that is, you know. So I went to the Queens, and this day I figured out the Queens is not for me. Then Wednesday and you know, I was Tuesday, I was looking, and I was doing some content. I don't even remember, but it was just basically looking for stuff. And my friend Evan's friends came on Tuesday, so we went to how do I say it? So we were home, we were drinking some beer and stuff, and we were watching Olympics. But I remember on Tuesday I got home destroyed because apparently there is some guy who looks like me. It's just so annoying. Like there are some people who trying to get a full nude of my pictures, or like trying to find full nude of me, or like trying to find some dirt on me. So I am gonna be very honest with you guys. You're not gonna be able to find anything besides what's on my Patreon, because I stopped taking these pictures. And even like, first of all, I don't even think I took a front picture of me that, is full nude or something, like for my boyfriend, or I never had a boyfriend, for a grinder, wherever. You're not gonna find these pictures. I never took a videos that you're gonna see. I took couple videos when I was in Los Angeles, but it was not like porn, it was like you can't see anything pretty much. You can see body a little bit, but that's it. It was like for me and the guy I was like very in love with, and it was between us. I'm 100% confident there is nothing out there that you can say it's me, or like I'm just know that I don't take this kind of pictures besides what you see on my Patreon, you know but there are people who are trying to find my pictures, and there's like literally, or like some dirt, and there's like literally guy texting me on Instagram and is like, hey, do you know that there's a video of you stroking on internet? And I was like, so tired. Okay, and I was like, responded to him, and I was like, send me this picture. And there is literally a guy who looks a little bit like me, but he has a brown eyes, which I have a gray eyes, like I have a green eyes. But you can see clearly he has a brown eyes, and he has big hands. I don't really have a huge hands. I have like twinky pinky hands, a little bit. So literally, he sent, and he sits in a mask, and apparently he does it in a bus. You know what I mean? He does it in a bus, and I was a little bit upset on Tuesday because it was such a hard day for like looking for apartment, and I was like starting to put content and something else, and people were like he was sending me, is like, is it you? And I was like, no, it's not me, bro. Like literally you can see it's not me. And I posted about this on Twitter, but I was like, why people do this? But then I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's good. Let's promote me. Go follow my Patreon. Like, you guys, like, if they want to do this, and apparently there is like, I don't want to talk about like, but apparently people are really trying to find something. And I was like, the problem you're not gonna find it because I don't take it. Even I don't take it for my personal use because I know of iCloud and all these things, and like if I'm gonna get hacked or something. But you're not gonna find it. I'm just saying. The only thing you're gonna find is gonna be on my Patreon and friends. That's it. So don't try to, and don't believe people who say it's me. It's literally not me. So Wednesday was insane day because there was a day when I found my dream apartment, guys. Wednesday was the same, like, hey Kenny, hey, welcome. So yeah. There is a purported picture of you from behind when you were stripping. I didn't took really pictures. What is purported picture? I know there is some picture when people say it's me when I wear a jockstrap. I never made a picture when I never wore a jockstrap when I was stripping. It was 2 years ago. I only wore Artem underwear majority of the time. I think it's better to not see full nude. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't want to do full nude. I'm just saying if I show a little bit on my hair and stuff, it's completely like not full nude. I'm not like, if you're new here, make sure you watch the beginning of this video, first 16 minutes about my conversation about OnlyFriends and my Patreon. You know what I mean? So Wednesday, I went to see an apartment on East 69th Street on Upper East Side. It was 3 apartments, 2G, 4G, 5G. They were all on the same level. I fell in love with the apartment on a 4th level, guys. It was so good. I don't want to cry right now, but it was so good. It was huge. It was 16 feet in the lawn, and it was like 10 feet, I think. I don't remember, not gonna lie. So it was huge apartment, huge amount of light. It was facing 69th Street, It was a little bit loud, but not so much. It's loudness that I got used to because I was born in Ukraine. We lived literally by the road. Such nice apartment. So much light. Totally renovated studio. Totally. The AC, guys. Wait, sorry. Sorry for yelling. But the AC had this distant thing that you can change. AC was new. It was all new. Restroom, like the bathroom, when I walked to the, I'm like, it's not my first apartment. If you know me, like you watched my live streams, like first thing I do, I open cabinets when there is a water. Then I see the water pressure. Then I see how fast water changes from cold to hot. Then I see the corners in a bath. If the corners in a bath has some stuff on it, you know what I mean? Then I go open shower. I see how fast shower goes. I see how fast switching from hot to cold. Then I see AC, how fast is close, how fast is like starts, how fast it takes off, how fast the temperature can change, how loud it is. Then I see all the lights. Then I see top of the closet if it's all good, you know. So I really have my eye on all the things, you know. Like I try to oven, if it's working, if it's not working, how fast it is. Like I do my job on like learning about apartments. So, and all of these things, they were perfect, like they were literally perfect. And I also go always in the middle of you know, between apartments, this room, like where all the doors, I go and I stay like for 5 minutes, very like this, and I hear if I can hear neighbors. And if I can hear neighbors, I'm trying to hear if they're what kind of voices they I'm crazy. But I'm like, you know, I'm like, you know, trying to, how do you say this? I'm trying to find a good spot, you know? Like I'm just I've been in situation when I lived in Chicago, my first studio, I was literally dealing with some bullshit every month. First it was like, if you guys want to scroll down, there is a video of me when I lived in an apartment full of mold. Like I didn't know it was mold, but it was like literally my whole wall, my whole closet was in mold, and I was like, oh, it's just old building, like it's fine. And you know, and my whole shower was in mold, and I was like, oh, it's fine, you know. I didn't know until my friend came and was like, Art, it's not normal. I was like, oh really? Because after Ukraine I got to so many weird stuff, and I was like, oh, it's kind of like, I feel it's just old building, it's fine, I don't have to do this. And like when I told my company in Chicago, and they're like, dude, you have to move out like right away. So, you know, like I did it, and then it was cockroaches, then it was like inside of how do you say it, inside of my apartment there was like ice, when because it was so cold and nothing worked, you know what I mean. So there's like some, and I had Russian guy in Chicago. Oh my gosh, he lived on the 7th floor, I lived on the 4th floor, and every Saturday and Friday he was turning music so loud. I tried to talk to the management. Then I went to his house and I did this two two two. Can you turn up your, sorry for line, but I was like so loud. I was like, I was ready to fight. But then my friends told me like, you better not do this because he might have a gun and he might kill you, you know. And I was like, yeah, that's true. That's not super smart. So I went through so much shit in apartments. That's why I was like, I'm trying to find a good apartment. So everything was good. Like everything in this apartment was good. It was, you walk outside, there is Chipotle, there is Sweet Green, there is Equinox on 72nd Street, there is metro station 1 block away, there is a Central Park 10 minutes away, walk, 10 minutes walk, literally Central Park. You can get everywhere you want. It's a laundry in a building. It's 2 huge windows, so light. I already start, like I was looking at this apartment probably for 40 minutes, honestly. And then I was like, okay, and I called my mom, then I called my friend, and then I called another friend. And we were like making this decision. Are we taking this apartment? Okay, sorry guys, in the middle of this, if you're new here, make sure you check out my Patreon or OnlyFriends. I appreciate your support. Links in bio or in chat. I really appreciate you, and thank you for 9,000 subscribers. Because we have a lot of new people here, that's why I want to put it out there. We have live stream every Sunday on 3 p.m. Central Time, and I really appreciate your thumbs up on YouTube. Coming back to the story, I basically went outside and I was like, okay, I wanted this studio. I want this so much because this is the best I've seen. And it was so clean. So clean. I already like planned everything. So I called this guy, and this guy is like, oh, what do you do? And I was like, I do this, this, and this. And I was like, I have a bank deposits. I don't have a pay stub because I'm not like regular person. And I was like, I started to do this in January, so I don't have like such a big tax return last year because I was only a server and it was Corona Mora. So I didn't work that much. I only worked like since June, you know. And he was like, but you can have a guarantor. And I was like, I can get a guarantor insurance because I can have this company. And he was like, as long as you have like your deposits and maybe you can get guarantor. And I was like, yeah, but I can get this guarantor insurance, right? And he's like, actually, this owner does not accept this, and I worked with them for 20 years. And I was like, okay. And I was like, so what I can do? Can I call the owner and tell him what I do? Like, can I pay you like 3-4 months ahead? Like, I was ready to borrow money like from my friend and like pay 6 months ahead, just to get this apartment. And he was like, unfortunately not, you can try to get a regular guarantor. And I was like, but like, any chance I can do something? And he's like, no, you cannot do anything. Like, I just know you're not gonna be approved 100%, because this people, because upper east side, no offense, but it's a lot of white spoiled rich people. Usually they are older. There's like couples, millionaires, billionaires who own these houses. So they're like very old school. And when there's this guy who's an immigrant, who's 24 years old, comes, hey, I have 600,000 followers and that's how I make money, they're gonna be very skeptical, And like, they cannot accept money, of course, because it's illegal again, because they say it's illegal, you cannot accept a hat. Why can't you put money in an escrow account to secure rent? I don't know, what does it mean? So yeah, he basically said there's no way they're gonna like, and I was like, okay. I went outside, and again, I had a breakdown. I don't remember if you guys remember, I put it on my story, because I didn't see neighborhood, but then I saw neighborhood after I went outside, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to find home. I'm a little bit tired. I'm so happy to be with Evan. So happy, but I'm a little bit tired. When you're in the middle of something, when you're like in the middle of transition, it's just a little bit tired that you're not having a home, Like, I just want to have home. I want, for the first time in my life, invest in my home. I want to get a nice bed, a nice mattress. I'm not gonna leave this home for a while, I just want a home, and it felt like it's gonna be home. And then I got so sad. I went to see the apartment in some other places. I don't remember. I went to Williamsburg. They were so shitty. There was like literally, it was insanely shitty apartments in Williamsburg, because everyone wants to live in Williamsburg. It's even like more demand than in Manhattan, I feel like. There's one apartment per day, maybe, in Williamsburg. So then I went to Veselka. And Veselka, it's a Ukrainian restaurant, very famous Ukrainian restaurant, and they have such a tasteful Ukrainian food in East Village. You know what I mean? And I went to Veselka. I just sat there, and I was like, I texted him, email, like, because and also, guys, rent was 1950. It was included with utilities, with heat, water, and electricity. It was included in 1950. 1950. I texted him, can I pay 2400, not 24, 2200? He never responded to my email. I was like, hey, I also called my friend who is from Ocean City, Maryland. You guys know it's like my 55 years old friend. And he does make 80 months rent. And he's like, and I tried to ask him if I can pay him to be my guarantor, because he knows me, and he's like one of the closest people in America for me. But I did not expect he's gonna say yes, because being a guarantor for someone is a stressful situation, And I did not expect him to say yes, and he said no. And he's like, you understand, Art, why I'm saying no? I was like, I'm 100% understand. Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm just gonna ask you. I know it's hard to be guarantor for someone, like, and I 100% understand. Like, I did not expect, so I was not like mad or sad at all. Like, I just tried to ask my friend, and he didn't want to. And I texted them that I want to pay 2200. They never responded, and I went to Veselka. I got glass of wine. Then I got how do you say this? I got a glass of wine. I got borscht. I got stuffed cabbage. I didn't care. I spent $48. I was like so mad, so sad. But then I was like, again, Art, chill. Ask for Ukrainian friends at the restaurant. Maybe they can refer you to Ukrainian neighborhood. Paul, Ukrainian neighborhood in New York is literally downtown. It literally says, in East Village, it says Ukrainian Village, and this is one of the most expensive places to live in New York. This is literally next by NYU. It says Ukrainian Village. That's where a lot of Ukrainian people also live. There's where Ukrainian Center is. It's literally one of the most expensive to live. There's a place in Brighton Beach, but I'm not gonna live in Brighton Beach. It's like Soviet Union. There's a lot of Ukrainian people there. So again, if you guys just joined, I talked about my only friends in the beginning of this first 15 minutes video. Please make sure you check it out before you do any conclusions, judgmental situation. Check out my Patreon as well. If you follow my Patreon, you're not gonna lose anything. If you follow friends, you're not gonna lose anything as well. On friends, you can just give more options for the tips and like, as well talk to me too. And on Patreon, I respond as well. Brighton Beaches has a lot of bad situation there. So I was again sad because it was again, and my mom was like, Art, like, don't be sad. And I was like, okay, I'm not sad. I am a power. And I remember my friend is like, you're so determined. And I was like, I'm determined. It's just like first two apartments that I finally like looked, you know, and first like apartments like I liked, and I saw myself living there, but it's okay. I'm not having like, I'm healthy. I have two legs, two hands, I have eyes, I can smell, I can taste. I'm a happy person. I don't want to sound like, I'm being, you know, I'm not a, you know what I mean. I was just mad and sad that I didn't get the apartment. And I feel it's normal to feel like this sometimes. And on Thursday, I was looking for something too. On Friday, I was not looking. And on Saturday, I was not looking. On Friday, I was literally oh yeah, guys, I remember. On Thursday, we went out. On Thursday, I was like, I don't want to look for anything. And also, there is not only I don't want to look for anything, it's like they don't post a lot of apartments. And I look at Zillow and Straight Easy, and you guys, a lot of you send me stuff. I ask you if you, because a lot of time you send me, you'd like send something without laundry or something that's been on the market for like 100 days. It was not 100% helpful. So don't spend your time, like now I can tell you, don't spend your time on looking up on apartments. I am on top of the game. Like, I don't know, like Evan always tells me, you're literally always like refreshing your apartment search wherever. So he sees like, he's like, you always work and you always refresh your apartment search. And I was like, this is me, yeah. But I'm on top of the games in terms of, looking for apartment. It's just a little bit longer than I thought, but the goal is this week. On Thursday, I went out, and on Thursday, I went out with some friend who was like crazy. We went and we got drunk. Sorry. It was semi-date, I would say. I would say it was semi-date just because Art was desperate, like because Art didn't have anything in like couple months, and Art was desperate. That's what I can tell you about. And this guy I met and we talked a little bit, and I was like, he was like so snobby. So he was just such a snob. It's like I told my friend about the situation. It was on Thursday. I was so drunk, and like we got to the place, Motel 23. They actually texted me a couple times to come to there, like, because I feel like they texted me, maybe to collaborate or something, and it's just this guy was terrible, so it's not worth talking about it. But on Friday, I had a scheduled photo shoot with my new friend. His name is John. Let me see if I have his link. If you can guys go and follow him, it would mean a lot. If you guys, Joe or David, if you guys can find his Instagram nickname and put it in a live chat so people can follow him, he's the nicest guy ever. So he reached out to me, and he's basically just wanted to collab with me. He's professional photographer for 20 years. I made 2 YouTube videos with him on Friday. So Friday, it was a day of work. We did a photo shoot for like a long time. We took probably 1,000 pictures. That's what he said. If you guys can find him and put his nickname on his Instagram nickname on a live chat so people can go follow him and say hi from Art and say thank you. He's the nicest guy ever, and he didn't want to charge me or anything, but his photo shoot costs like usually like $300, and I need photo shoot just because I grow Instagram. His photo shoot church, and I sent him less than this, much less, and he was like wanting me to return my money, but he lives like 4 hours away. But he came here for some job for some agents, and he took photos of me, and we had the best time talking. Like, he's very, very nice, very, very nice photographer, very professional. so many inside stories, you know, so much fun. But when I was going to this, yeah, this is his Instagram. If you guys can go follow him and say hi and thank you from Art, he's gonna send me pictures faster. And he's gonna be like, okay, Art, this is your pictures because your people ask me. So we did a photo shoot in underwear, a lot of underwear. We did some clothes photo shoot. So it was like basically work, but I almost canceled this because I was so hangover. So, you know, I have to go to New Jersey. If from New Jersey to New York, I go usually for 1 hour bus drive. And I was going back and forth. On Friday, I was like literally dying because I was so hangover in the morning. Even though photo shoot we scheduled at 2, I was literally saying to myself, I'm not ever gonna drink again. And I don't want to drink again. Thank you so much, Roland, for $5. I really appreciate you. And then I came and I met him and I was like, literally, John, you healed me. Because he has such a good energy. And I was like, you literally healed me. And we did the photos on a sidewalk. It was so cool in the middle of the people, you know, in the room. He's nicest guy. Like, I'm gonna post a video. I have like 4 videos that I need to finish posting on YouTube for the next week. The reason why I didn't post 3 videos this week, guys, because one of my videos was doing so good, I just didn't want to interrupt it. That's the only reason. So basically, he healed me, and we spent a great time making pictures and talking about. But let me talk now about one other thing before. So there is a guy. Let me put this way. I don't want to say anything yet, like, but I want to share with you so much because I feel like it's a big deal. So there is a guy who doesn't have an Instagram. He has Tumblr and website. And one girl texted me on Instagram, hey, there is a guy, he's a photographer and costume director. He wants to work with you and take some pictures. And I was like, okay. And he's like, he doesn't have Instagram. And I was like, okay. Give me my, and she asked me about my email. So I gave her my email and I was like, is it scam or is it like, or is it some perv stuff or whatever? But no, he texted me, guys. And it turned out that this guy, I don't know, I don't want to sound like, oh my gosh, I do something crazy, but it's just such a cool thing I want to share with you. So it turned out that this guy is a photographer, and he's not only a photographer, he's casting director. And he texted me like, hey Art, I want to like take some pictures with you and like talk maybe about some future projects. And I was like, okay. And then I googled this guy, and it looks like this guy did something for a magazine that called Vogue. You guys know what Vogue means, right? It's like he was casting director for the project for Vogue in August. You guys know what does it mean, right? What kind of magazine it is. It's VOGUE. So you know what kind of magazine it is. I'm not gonna say his name or something. Yes, it's like fashion magazine, the biggest fashion magazine, you know, and like he texted me that he wants to take pictures of me because he's photographer and costume director. And then, do you guys watch Gossip Girl? So if you watch Gossip Girl, and you know there is a guy, his name Obi, his name Eli Brown, right? So it's a Gossip Girl reboot, right? That just came out. So he took pictures of him last month. So literally, this is a guy who I have a crush on. He's in Gossip Girl, and he took his pictures last month. And I was like, and I texted him, and I was like, what kind of picture do you want to take? But he was like, I think it's just for his portfolio. It's definitely not for whatever. It's just for his portfolio, and he wants to take some soft light pictures of my face, like portrait pictures. I'm not sure how did he find me. It was just so cool, you know. I was like, I'm gonna keep handling it, and like he gave me his phone number, and I gave him my phone number, and we texted a little bit on the phone number about photo shoot. And I was like, I asked him, can I make a YouTube video when we're gonna do a photo shoot? And he's like, I'm not filming. I was like, no, I'm gonna make a YouTube video. And he's like, oh yeah, for sure. So it's probably I'm gonna make yeah, Art is way too short for being a model, but he can be a commercial, or you know, like, and I'm not even, but I can be an actor. That's what John said. Yeah, he said you need to act like, because you have a personality, and like you need to act like this. And thank you guys for thumbs up. We have 141 thumbs up. So basically, he said that, you know, he wants to take a portrait pictures, and it might happen this week. So this is exciting news. I'm not gonna say his name until I'm gonna do this. You know, I'm not sure if it's gonna happen, if it's not gonna happen. but it's just so exciting that this is things that I came here for, and this is what I talked about you guys. And I came here only like 2 weeks ago, and then there's another photographer who texted me today, so we have a lot of pictures coming, you know, all these thumbnails and videos on YouTube. So this is exciting. And what I was saying, what I was saying, what I was saying, what I was saying. So yeah, this is basically was the, you see there is a lot going on in a week, and it's not everything I'm telling you. Like there is just something like there is more stuff going on. Like we got 9,000 people here, which is insane. Which is, thank you so much. If you're new here, we have nice warm community, and don't be afraid to text in a live chat. People are nice here. So oh yeah, I think so. I think there's something else I wanted to tell you guys. But basically today I'm finishing some YouTube videos, and I'm looking for apartments today again. I didn't look for them 2 days. I'm looking for apartments. My goal is to move out till Evan comes back. Even though he says you always have a house here, he's a very nice guy. But I want to find an apartment this week, and hopefully he's gonna come back. He's gonna help me like transfer my stuff, and we're gonna be like putting my studio together and all together, and it's gonna line up all together, and we're finally gonna do some more stuff. Someone asked me where's my green card. My green card is still not here, so it's fine. There's nothing new. I'm still waiting. That's a big fashion magazine and a big Madonna song. Yes. You're very skilled at making right connections fast. I didn't even make these connections. They like find me, you know? I just hope it's gonna be good. Are you looking at any particular neighborhood? I'm looking for Hell's Kitchen, East Village, Midtown, Williamsburg, Upper East Side, Lenox Hill. That's where my art state. Evans, as long as you can until you find the perfect spot. I just don't feel like I wanna abuse someone else's being nice to me. You know, even though he says he's nice, do most Ukrainians love USA? Yes, they do love most of the time. Forgive if he's been answered, but will OnlyFans and Patreon have the same content? Wilson, OnlyFans and Patreon, I thought it's gonna have the same content. I feel like it's gonna be same level of spiciness, but it's just gonna be from different perspective. The only reason why, because there are some people who say I want to follow both, and I don't think it's gonna be fair for these people, you know. But if you're gonna lose, if you're gonna follow only Patreon, you're not gonna lose so much. If you're gonna follow only friends, you're not gonna lose so much. Anyways, I appreciate any support you give, and like if I'm gonna do live stream on my Patreon, sorry, on my OnlyFriends, because it's more possible to do. Because in order to do live stream on Patreon, I think I need to pay for higher level of Vimeo. I don't remember, because I already paid for Vimeo $100 in order to post videos on on Patreon. So only, even if I'm gonna do a live stream a couple days ahead, I'm just gonna text, hey guys, I'm going to do a live stream on OnlyFriends. Here's a link, or like who wants to get a link to join? I'm gonna give you like couple days free or wherever. I don't know how OnlyFriends work. I'm still learning this. And you're gonna be able to see live stream. You know, I'm gonna be brutally honest, and like it's gonna be same level of spiciness sometimes, because Patreon has over 170 items. I feel like it has free videos, free stories, and over 140 pictures. So Patreon is a little bit more worthy now. But that's why sometimes I'm gonna be reposting stuff from Patreon that I already did to my OnlyFriends as well. But I'm gonna make some new stuff too. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be the same borders, the same line. Before you like, subscribe, follow, please read the description. I never want to fool people, and I'm not doing this, you know, I do this for people who want to support me. I don't want to scam anyone. I'm 100% clear. In my description on OnlyFriends, it says I don't do porn. But I thought about doing a video. It's gonna be a video with the one guy, lipstick challenge without shorts. That's something I would do, you know? Like lipstick challenge without shorts, maybe in the shorts. That's something I would do. Yeah. Jeff Born, you cannot say anyone else's name on OnlyFriends here in live chat. Sorry. Hi from Toronto, come visit. Good luck finding your place. I hope you find something good. I hope so too. Art, have you set up a bank account in New York City yet? I did not yet. No. Art his own place for social media. Landlords are sitting on apartments. They're not listing everything they have because they don't want the prices to drop even more. James, thank you so much for live hugs. I appreciate it. Guys, please, we have a couple more minutes. I don't want to do too long today. Questions, comments, concerns right now. How often do you cry? once per month sometimes once in like three. No, it's been a little bit more, but only because of my grandparents passing away. It's been a little bit more, but it's not often. Like, I don't cry for like stupid things, you know. I was crying on Monday. I think I was crying on, yeah, I was crying on Monday and a little bit on Wednesday. Twice in 1 week, what the fuck. Yeah, but it's okay, it's not super it's not that deep like people say. When the eviction moratorium is lifted, there will be a lot of apartments available. Bank of Union is a labor den and offers checking accounts without immensely. But I have my account, you know, I have my checking and save, like, you know, art. You may get so many followers, you won't be able to answer everyone's questions. Do you miss Ukraine? I don't miss Ukraine. I don't miss Ukraine. There's nothing that's left for me there. It's actually brings me sadness because of like situations I had. You know, it brings some good memories too. I don't miss Ukraine. I don't want to go to Ukraine. I don't feel like it's super safe to go to Ukraine. Like, some people in comments so brutal. They're like, "Oh my gosh, he, like, why he's here? Like, how did he get here? Like, does he has asylum?" And someone's like, "He doesn't have asylum," or something like this. It's like, Ukraine is a good country to live. It's like, some people are so stupid. Like, Ukraine is not the best country to live. Every time I think on my mom, I cry. Sorry about this, Dallas. Even Miami is better. I don't like Miami. I cry every time I look in a mirror this morning. I do this sometimes too. I had actually mental breakdown because I was getting old. So stupid. Having a New York account will help you when you find rent apartment though. Okay, Rob. But I didn't see this requirement though. The landlords have shot of inventory, they're not listing what they really have. If they have listed everything, they really had prices would crash even further. But prices are not super crashed, James, honestly. Like, prices are pretty high and apartments go away like in 2 days. Sometimes it's 4 hours and apartment gone. Does New York City require masks? They started to require masks again, I think, in a transportation, but not in the restaurants. It shows you have established residency. I do have. It's not a good idea opening a new account when you can just change your address on your current bank account. Exactly. I would love to see Ukraine in my mom's family. You already know, but you can get every kind of cuisine possible in Ukraine. Oh yeah, that's why one of the I love it here. You know, I was having mental breakdown because I was putting makeup a little bit base, and I was like looking at this. You don't see it here, but there's like lines here. I was like, holy moly! Like, I'm 24. Like, I need to chill. New York City is really expensive. New York City is really expensive. Wait until he turns 30. You're not old, Art. I'm not old, guys. It's just same as California. Okay, I'm gonna get. It's getting late. It's getting late. Check out my Patreon. Only friends. If you have any concerns, again, talk to me. Especially people who've been here with me for months, guys. There's nothing on Amazon wishlist because I don't have address that I want to put on Amazon wishlist. I hope you guys understand and continue to be with me on the journey. If you see my YouTube video and you don't put thumb up, just know that there is me judging you right now when you don't put thumb up when there's new YouTube video. Will you be able to keep with all social media? Frank says, Frank, thank you for great question. Will you be able to keep with all social media? I think so. I'm at this point in my life. Sorry, there's gonna be. I really apologize for how weird our country is. I want to say that, Frank, that's a good question. I really came to the conclusion right now that all I have is pretty much wanting to finish, like, um, you know, wanting to secure myself and secure my family, you know, in order, like, financial and I like, every time I go to the restaurant and I see a restaurant server, I just remember how hot it is. And I literally talk about this with John, who is my photographer. Please follow him and say hi from Art. Then we're gonna get pictures faster, and then we're gonna have some good pictures. Link in the chat. Someone is gonna put. Art, are you going to do porn or on OnlyFans? No, I'm not gonna do porn on OnlyFans. My description says literally I don't do porn on OnlyFans. So please, guys, read the description. I would really love you to read the description. It's just not gonna be full nude. I'm saying it again. Sorry. Let me finish the thing that I had in my mind. I thought about like what do I have right now, and like I want to secure myself, secure my family, and I for the longest time I thought that I wanted to have a boyfriend or something, and I really wanted to have a boyfriend. I feel like I'm missing on something, but let me answer this question very quick. Where are you doing well? Now you have ever thought of trying to help others you knew in Ukraine escape as well, like you did your mother and your old friends? They may want to leave, ask for help. Um, no, because all the friends I have, they're straight. I had, and all of them, they have a normal life if they're straight. War is still there, and no one asked me to do, and I didn't help enough my mom and my other part of the family to be able to help someone else yet. You know what I mean? Like it's just not this, I'm not in this position yet. You know what I mean? Like and I don't want to associate myself with Ukraine too much. People who won't help, like I always send them links, you know, sometimes like people from Iran or like from other countries, they text me, I send them links that I know, but personally I'm not able to help everyone yet. And I did help my mom, yeah, like to escape, but all people who are my friends they're either moved out from the region where I live, or they're like thinking that Russia should be in our region. So it's like not something, you know, that is necessary to do. I hope I clean it up. Like I'm not willing to, and I'm not really having a lot of content with my friends, because after I came out in America, a lot of friends who I had unfortunately stopped talking to me from Ukraine. You know, not unfortunately, that's good, but like when I had friends for 10 years and now they don't talk to me because I did a flag video, you know, that's one of the reasons I say I don't really have a lot of positive right now connection to Ukraine. And I don't want to talk about this again. But yeah, like I just came out to the conclusion I don't want a boyfriend. I don't care about it. If it's gonna come, it's gonna come. Like I don't want to focus my life on party. I don't want to focus my life on drugs. There's a lot of gay people, and I see like gay people. A lot of them are like doing a lot of cocaine or some stuff like this, or like drink a lot. And I'm not like judging them. It's just not for me. You know, it's just not for me. Like I do enjoy when I do a photo shoot, when I film a YouTube video. I enjoy when I answer someone on Patreon, and I enjoy when I like, because some people on Patreon like tell me their life stories and like ask about advices, and I'm trying to be very careful. But like I enjoy more doing live stream, you know, I enjoy more doing things that are on social media. I want to find an agent, I want to find some, you know, I want to build. This is something I'm enjoying, and like I feel more fulfilled. I want to travel to Northeast and show you around Northeast. I want to travel to other places. I want to set up my studio, you know, I want to do something like this. I just feel like this is the answer, Frank, to your question. I'm gonna be able to keep up with all the social media. Yes, I will be able to keep up with all the social media, because now art works on like 40% of my ability. I don't want to work on 100% of my ability, but I want to work on 75% of my ability, you know? So when I'm gonna be 75% of my ability, it's gonna be so much better content, you know? And someone says education is a great thing when you I have education. I have a bachelor degree in international relations, international trade. Everything I do right now I can learn by myself, and I don't look for the education. And this is another thing I need to do, guys. How do I want to do my business? Because OnlyFriends and Patreon is good, but believe me, I understand, and I think about future, and I think about how to grow and like how to do more stuff. And you know, it's just like I've been only given the opportunity to live how I want in the past 8 months. So it's okay if I'm not still 100% sure what I'm doing in life. I do pretty much better things than just going drinking, being 24 years old, and like do whatever I want. You know what I mean? And living life and having 15 cocks in months. Even though sometimes art is very horny, sometimes art wants to have this, but sometimes, you know, I do use grinder also. If you see me, it's me. But you know, I feel like I'm pretty good put together for now. and I'm keep learning. I'm keep learning with you guys. I'm keep learning and you keep learning with me. How much information I told you today, like about like renting apartment and everything. Is his degree recognized in the U.S.? James, I'm not looking. My degree pays off because that's where I learned also my marketing. And there is like my mom says, I was like, oh my gosh, I edited this video in like 30 minutes and it got 67,000 views. And I was like, yes, Art, but you didn't learn how to edit video in 30 minutes in one day. You've been doing this like since you were in 10 and you're like trying to put slideshows together. So you know what I mean? It's just I'm using all my skills and knowledge. That's where I think so. But not everyone agree, not everyone the same, and some people have different, different also, I forgot to do this, guys. I am gonna start doing in my YouTube. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. I am before I start. For people who follow my OnlyFriends and my Patreon, I'm gonna be doing YouTube videos, and I'm gonna be calling you for my YouTube video. So I'm gonna ask who wants to who wants to get a call from me for a YouTube video, and you will be able to ask me about one question or like to talk to me about some advice or something. It's gonna be for people. I'm gonna be randomly choosing it and I'm gonna be putting it on my YouTube videos. I'm not sure when yet, but it's just an idea. Let me know in comments. Also, if you just joined, every information about OnlyFriends in my description. Please read description and please first 15 minutes of this video. Again, friend, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope I did bring some good mood to you guys, and uh, you know, I hope we're gonna get there. I hope we're gonna be 10K soon. It's just my American dreams, and like I live it. Or once you're settled in a new home, you'll be able to focus completely on your next step. Exactly, Bobby. Once I'm settled in my new home, because right now, is just so much. Adam just found me. Adam, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. But we're gonna be finishing this live. But check out my other videos. I work for an international law and education is great. Not such thing as much education. Yeah, you need to learn I learn every day. I read some stuff, watch videos. You're a high point of my Sunday art. Thank you. So, guys, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine in this. Sometimes, things are changing. We are changing, but my people here with me, and my people are always with me. And I found my, YouTube family. You replaced me, like a big part of my family is gone now in like one day. And I'm talking about this. I cannot move on. Like, I cannot move on, guys. But I'm gonna move on, and I understand that you replaced me, not replace me, but like replacing me, like also my family. You know what I mean? So it's like because they're not here, and I know it's weird. It's fucking internet, and a lot of you I didn't even see, and probably not gonna see. It's not possible to see 10,000 people or like 600,000 people on TikTok, but um, it's just different, and I don't know. So every time, don't doubt me. That's the only thing I have. Like I had one couple people on my Patreon who were like so loyal, and who said that like, you know, that they didn't expect me to do OnlyFriends, even though I put such a clear Patreon video. Like this is not porn. And it's like they were so worried, and like some people couldn't sleep, and I was like so attached, and it's like I was so sad because I don't wanna people doubt me. So don't doubt me, please, because I'm here. I'm Art. A little bit of asshole, a little bit of nice. A little bit of spoiled, a little bit of not spoiled. So, and yeah, thank you so much, alligators. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go do some stuff, and I wish everyone a great. Dennis, thank you so much for the heart. I wish everyone a great day. I'm gonna definitely go figure out how to give Roland a free year on my OnlyFriends because he deserved it. I don't know how to do this yet, but I'm definitely gonna go figure out how to do this, guys. And again, ideas for the present on my Twitter. Please text me ideas for the present, okay? Glad to hear your scrolling. Being able to teach yourself is great. I assure you hope you're first in business. I'll find a business, yeah. Thank you again, guys, and I appreciate your thumbs up. We got 165 thumbs ups. It's pretty impressive. Again, thank you. I'll see you later, alligator. Okay. Be kind. Holy moly. How do I take it off? Okay. How do I take it off? Okay. And also, guys, if you can follow this, my photographer, John Malinovsky, his name, and tell him, hey, say hi from Art. It would be nice. Maybe he's gonna send us picture faster. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll see you later.